explain to their teens that under no circumstances are they to blame for abuse or assault perpetrated against them, and under no circumstances do they deserve it. As a parent, you want to talk to your teen to protect them and to teach them to protect themselves. But how do you talk to teens in the first place about anything, let alone sexual violence? Maybe this will help.
Start early. Kids these days are sometimes forced to deal with some tough and complicated issues long before we have the background and information to understand all the aspects of those issues. When younger kids need information about tough issues, the research shows that they want that info from their parents. But when we reach our teens, we turn more and more to our friends, to the media, and to outsiders. You have the opportunity to talk to your kids first before anyone else can confuse them with incorrect information or information given with a different set of values than your own. Take advantage of this and start communicating while they're young. And if you didn't start early, don't despair. It's not too late. Start now.
Encourage problem-solving skills. Encourage your child's own problem-solving skills. Believe it or not, you don't have to be the expert on everything. Sometimes we want and need to figure stuff out for ourselves. Here's how you can help teens to do that. Keep asking questions so that they have to keep processing. It's really simple. Rather than having all the answers all the time, ask questions. How do you feel about that? What does that mean to you? You may be surprised at how well it works, and it really helps us think through and come to our own conclusions. It's not about telling us what you think. It's about letting us think for ourselves.
Some communication tips to look for in this next scenario.
Bye, Mom. I'm leaving.
Okay, be smart. Be safe.
Hey, you're a little...
Call me at 10.
Bye.
What's the matter, honey?
Jennifer gets to go everywhere, and I never get to do anything. It's just not fair.
Well, she is older than you.
That's not fair either. Why did she have to be born first?
Oh, you'll get to go places and do things when you're Jennifer's age, too.
That'll take forever.
Trust me. You'll be here before you know it.
Why do you always tell her, be smart, be safe?
Well, a lot of things can happen out in the world, but I trust Jennifer to use her instincts and good judgment, to use her head and trust her feelings to help keep herself safe. So she calls me at 10 to let me know that she is safe and where she is and when she's going to be coming home.
You can trust me too, can't you?
I already do.
Then why don't you let me go places? I mean, without you and Dad.
Where is it that you'd like to go without me and Dad?
The mall?
Okay, let's talk about this. Now, what is it that you want to do at the mall that you can't do with me or Dad?
Hang out.
With who?
Caitlin and Christina.
Hang out where?
I don't know. The CD store, the food court.
The arcade?
Mom, you know I'm not there to play games. I just want to hang out with my friends. And anyways, you know I'm not going to waste my money on games.
I know. And it's your money anyway, right? You earned it. You'll use it wisely. Let me ask you this. Is the mall, in your opinion, a totally safe place?
You worry way too much. It's only a mall.
You know, I know you don't want me to worry about you, but I do. And I will. So let me ask you this. Do you always feel safe when you're at the mall?
Yeah, I guess so. Sure. Well, not always.
What makes you uncomfortable?
Probably the older kids that hang out in front of the movie theaters. They act kind of weird.
Well, what are they doing that you don't like?
They just think they're so cool. I mean, they're always smoking. They swear a lot. And they just hassle some of the girls.
What do you mean, the girls that they're hanging out with?
No. Usually like the ones walking by, minding their own business. I don't really feel comfortable walking past them, especially by myself.
Your instincts are telling you that something doesn't feel right about that. Always trust your instincts. You know what I like to say? If something doesn't feel right, don't take a chance. It probably isn't. Let me ask you something. What would you do if something were to happen?
Like what?
Let's say one of these guys started to really hassle you.
I'd get away from them fast.
Where would you go?
Probably into a store. Definitely not outside the mall.
Good. And what would you do if they followed you into the store?
I'd go tell the clerk at the counter.
Good. Any other ideas?
Wait for him to leave.
Okay. Suppose that didn't work.
I'd definitely talk to the manager.
Good. Those are all good choices. Anything else?
Call home.
Those are all good choices. What do you think the best choice is?
Probably talking to the manager and calling home. But what if I can't find the payphone?
You think they'd let you use theirs?
I'm sure they would if I told them the situation, but I feel kind of stupid asking them that.
Do you think feeling stupid for a little bit would be worth it as long as it kept you safe?
Yeah, I'd rather feel safe. But hey, I've got an idea. How about you let me borrow your cell phone? That way I can put our number in speed dial. So whenever I feel uncomfortable, I can get a hold of you as soon as possible and you can come get me.
That's a good idea. We'll have to talk about that cell phone thing. The main thing is you said to call home, and that's the most important thing. And no matter what kind of trouble you find yourself in, I want you to know you have amnesty.
What do you mean by amnesty?
Well, just like with your sister, if you find yourself in a situation that you're uncomfortable with, I don't want you to worry about Dad or me being angry with you. The most important thing is you feel comfortable calling home. You get yourself out of the situation. We'll pick you up. We'll talk about why you were doing what you were doing at a later date. First and foremost, we want to keep you safe.
So does that mean that I can go to the mall with Caitlin and Christina without you guys?
Well, I know that you have good instincts about people. And it's apparent, too, that you would use your brain to help get yourself out of a situation you didn't feel comfortable with. Let's just wait, and we'll talk to your dad about it, okay? Maybe one of these weekends coming up, we can let you try it for an hour or two.
Cool. Thanks, Mom. So when's Dad coming home? Can I go tonight?
No, tonight we're doing a movie. And I got your favorite popcorn, and I got lots of extra butter.
Okay, but can it be my pick on the movie this time?
Yes.
Initiate conversations